Hello and good morning. It is currently 12:30 in the morning, and I am here to have some dinner. I think I last ate about 15 hours ago, which was breakfast. And I worked a full shift at Papa John's, and so I decided to take some pizza with me and just kind of see how much I can eat. I also got some A&W root beer, and hopefully this will be a little bit more casual than I'm used to. But nothing beats cold pizza is what they say, whoever they are. I don't actually believe anybody says that, but I'm sure there's people out there. But oh well, it's actually pretty good. A little bit tough, but it's good. This is just a regular cheese pizza, but one thing I did put on there was Italian seasoning. And this slice, of course, has some Parmesan, just little cheese packets. And I don't usually use those, but they're pretty good. I'm gonna try to eat this relatively quickly, but I also really suck at that. But who knows? I also don't know how much I'm gonna eat because the last time I ate a large pizza was I can't remember. Might have been in May. It's almost August. Might save these crusts for last though. So good. It's been a long time since I've actually had root beer, but it's really good. Usually I get diet soda, but I didn't want to drink the caffeine this late at night. No. Yeah, it took me 3 minutes to eat one slice. That's not so good. It was one of the bigger slices though. It's good. So I just restarted this YouTube channel a few weeks ago. The first one I started, I think when I was 17, when I was in high school, and that was stupid. Don't post pictures or videos of yourself online before you're an adult. And even today, I wouldn't do it much earlier than as old as I am now. But anyway, I started that YouTube channel, and I think I deleted it after a few months. But I had a good, I don't know, 12, 14 videos on there. And I had fun with it, but I don't know. It was a bad idea. But I restarted it about 2 years ago. So I was about 19. And that was a lot of fun, personally. I had a lot more fun with it that time around. I had more privacy. I was an adult, felt comfortable. And I tried new things. I did inflation, I pumped up my stomach. I swallowed a tube. And I pumped water directly into my stomach without having to swallow. It was kind of fun. So I have a couple videos like that. But I was a little frivolous with the community guidelines. And that was before and after I had the same YouTube channel, but after the first few months, when I was 17, I just deleted the videos, not the account. And so I had a couple strikes, I think, from then, but I got it at least a few more afterwards. Because I was frivolous and ended up losing my entire account. I don't remember how many subscribers I had, but I think it was I think it was around 2,000. Could have been a lot more, could have been a lot less. I just can't remember. But despite quite a few videos of mine getting taken and re-uploaded elsewhere, I did I did really miss it. YouTube was always kind of my favorite platform to post on. I think videos are a lot more fun for me than just posting pictures elsewhere. In fact, I hardly use my Instagram account anymore. I've been really bad about my Twitter, which I started after they deleted my first account, YouTube account. I don't know. But I started this account, 4 weeks ago? 3.5. It doesn't matter, but that was really funny. The whole point in me telling that entire timeline of events is that I just got diagnosed with ADHD and prescribed Adderall, which is, I don't know, TMI, but the Adderall has given me significant appetite loss. And so for the past week, I have just not ate a single thing. So like I said, I haven't eaten in like 15 hours. It's because I actually forgot to eat in general. That was not a choice. I think I got pretty hungry around the 8-hour mark, but then I was at work, and so I just kind of waited and then totally forgot that I was hungry. That's kind of how every day's been, so. Unfortunately, my stomach is probably a little bit smaller, just as a result of that. My capacity, I mean. In the past, I think the most slices of pizza this size that I ate was from Pizza Hut, and it was 14 slices of the 14-inch large pizza. I don't even know how I finished the 14th slice. I literally could not get another bite down, no matter how bad I wanted to. That was probably my most impressive capacity. There's been a couple, actually. 3 slices. If I was watching this, I'd be asking, why is he pouring it into a cup and not drinking it straight from the bottle? And to that I say, plastic cups make everything taste better. Excuse me. Pardon. All right. Yeah. Let's see. 14 slices of large pizza, I think, was a little bit more than the one of my other really impressive challenges, which was 2 full medium pizzas. I was kind of challenging a guy. And it was basically an eating contest. And I said maybe I could eat 12 slices of medium pizza, like the 12-inch. And he was like, you can probably eat more. I'm like, I don't think so. But sure enough, bottle of Pepsi in hand, I just finished the 12 slices, went to 14, and somehow managed all 16 slices of pizza. I think the best part about that story is that I didn't have anywhere to do it, so I was like video calling this guy in my car, and I just had parked in the Pizza Hut parking lot, like towards the end. It was by the road. It was rainy that day, I remember. Because for the most part, my windows were fogged up, but I was just kind of sitting there shirtless, eating pizza, talking on the phone. And I know that many people saw me. It's kind of in the middle of somewhere that I don't normally go to, so nobody I know was there. But it was kind of funny, just sitting there eating pizza, shirtless, in my car, where anybody could see me. It was good, though. Like I said, I got the whole... Excuse me. I got the whole 16 slices. I'm trying to think of what other impressive things I've done. More recently, I was, let's see, basically prompted to have a feast. So it was a little bit of encouragement from another buddy of mine. I went shopping spent like $50, $60 on food. Took it all home and had a little bit of everything. Let's see, that one, I got the before and after, and that one's uploaded on this channel. I think it's my first public video, before and after the 4,000 calories. That's what that was. It was just a feast of, a little bit of everything, and it totaled up to 4,000 calories, just about. Or it would have if I didn't have Diet Gatorade. But I was already having enough sugar that night, so I didn't need much more. Pardon. Why does that make my nose run every time? Anyway. That was not... okay. That was on par with some of my biggest stuffings like this of all time. Let's see, another one. Most of them are with other people. I don't do it a whole lot, and I actually do enjoy eating like this on my own, but I don't know. I don't know what I was gonna say there. But I do have a story, again, with somebody else. Online. It was during the time that I had my, the second half of my first YouTube channel going, so about 2 years ago. And I had this guy was the most intense encourager that I've ever talked to online, but he was super chill about it. I don't know why I said that. He really wasn't chill about it. He was very demanding, and that was a very unique experience because I'm a demanding person. I don't usually take orders from someone who's demanding me to do stuff, but I chose to. I kind of just listened. He told me to eat. He told me I could. I said I couldn't. He said I could, so I did. And I ate and ate. It was a lot of pizza. It was Domino's, which is where I was working at the time. I had a large hand-tossed crust cheese pizza, and I think I had a medium pan pepperoni pizza. I didn't eat all of it, but I ate through, I think, 6 slices of the large pizza before he called. And then he just, I'd like to say he pretty much made me eat the rest of that pizza. And then ultimately 4 slices of the pan crust. But the thing is that I was not quite ready for that much food, and I threw up. Not the only time I've thrown up as a result of eating too much, but usually all the other times there's a lot of liquid involved, but this was just so much pizza. So much pizza. I ate till it hurt. And even after I threw up, the dude was, and of course I was willing for all of this, but he was asking me to pump water into my stomach. Excuse me. So he could kind of see what that was like on camera. Because again, like I said, I had a lot of fun with it. And so I did, and that was how I got a few slices down. Because I think I don't know, I barfed after like the first 2 or 3 slices of the pan pizza. Pumped a little bit of water and or air into my stomach, and then finished off the 4th slice at some point. So that was one of the tightest feelings I've ever felt. After that, I immediately crawled into bed and just could not move. I was so full. I felt like my stomach was like pushing down into my pelvis. Not really, but it was just so much. Just yeah, I think I described that enough. Excuse me. Let's see. I think some of the most calories that I've eaten in one sitting, it's probably about almost 5,000, I want to say. And that was when I was staying in a camp trailer, which I am doing now, but I was staying in a different camp trailer because I like to jump around, but I kind of just moved in. It was my family's, and one night I was insatiably hungry, and I kind of challenged myself to eat what I could find because I didn't really want to go find something elsewhere. So I looked through all the cabinets and just found so many different granola bars. It was actually comical how many were in there. Most of them were like recently expired, so I was like, okay, nobody's gonna miss them. So I pretty much ate every single one. Every single granola bar that I found, I ate. And it was great. My mouth got really dry. Lots of dry oats, but I got pretty dang round. And of course, for most of the time, I don't look much bigger or smaller than how I look now. I mean, beginning, like how I started out, I've usually got some abs, some chunk, but I don't know, I guess my body hasn't changed much in the last 3 years. Or my weight's gone up and down, at the very least, but and that's fine by me. I just, I do kind of struggle with, knowing what my goal is. I do want to be heavier, but at the same time, I kind of don't want to lose these abs. Not that they're impressive or anything, I don't know. I like being a little thinner, but, I still have my long-term goal of hitting 180 pounds, and I want that to mostly be muscle mass, but you know, if I can. But with my body structure, I'm not even sure if that's possible. And my genes, they're not too good, but I actually just weighed myself before I started eating. I was, I think it was 143.7. So 180 is pretty far away. For just muscle, anyway. Every time I dirty bulk, I usually like get sick and lose my appetite, or I just kind of chicken out because I feel like I'm getting too fat, which is kind of funny and stupid. Because it's kind of what a dirty bulk is. And it's fun, but I guess I have kind of a round face. I mean, not normally, but it gets round really quick if I start gaining any sort of fat. So I hit 150 something pounds, and I immediately do not like how I look in the mirror. So that's been the hardest part of gaining, in my opinion. Easily the hardest part is just the change in my face, because I know if I put on the mass, like I could have a nice belly. I could grow these to be bigger. Same with my arms, my legs. They'd all look great. I mean, I do have wide hips, which I'm not a fan of, but regardless, it's just when the fat goes to the face, and you have to acknowledge that. That's what everybody sees, and it's just kind of sorry. It's just kind of frustrating. Yeah, low battery. Sorry, I'm really trying to finish this whole pizza. Not sure if I'm going to finish the crust or not. They are really chewy, which is not the best. But for having had 400 calories today, I could probably use these. Sorry for the silence. Excuse me. Unless that's what you prefer. You just watch these videos on mute, but one thing that's really funny is, for some reason, I've been like really popular in the burping community, which I'm not into myself, but I think I'm okay at it. At least the loud ones, or I burp pretty loudly. It's kind of my it's kind of instinctive at this point. Unfortunately, for so many of you guys, I've chosen to burp out loud, and so now every time I have to burp in any setting, I just let it out, just belch it out. I don't think twice about it, and then I'm always like, oh yeah, manners. I forgot they're a thing. Hence the excuse me, pardon me after every burp. I mean, I can burp, but you know, gotta have manners. Man, one thing I've noticed lately is that I've been getting a lot more sick from this kind of food stuff. Not necessarily in a bad way, but more so that, excuse me, I can't finish just because I feel queasy, which I never did. Excuse me. Not growing up. Once I started doing these kind of stuffings and stuff, but I would just eat and eat and eat until, you know, it hurt or something. But nowadays it's more just eating until I'm too sick, then it might come back up. But I think that's part of the monotony of so much pizza. Not to mention it's freaking Papa John's. There's not a whole lot great about Papa John's pizza. Well, I think I'm gonna have to save me a slice for breakfast tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah, this not eating thing that I've been doing has really damped my capacity, but I guess that's why I do this, so I can get it back up. yeah. Done for now. Not done with the pizza, tragically, but you know, I'd like to see most people try to eat 7 slices of pizza. I mean, I've had double that before, plus the crust, but my mouth just got so dry just then. Feeling a little queasy, but that's all right. I think I'm gonna have a little bit more of this. Let's stand up. Excuse me. Yeah, there's some gas. Cheers. Just a little bit more. Excuse me for that. Sheesh. Well, I think that pretty much concludes my night. Oh man, I can tell it's all up here still, behind my ribs a little bit. I can like trace my stomach down here. Oh man. Yeah, it has been quite the night. I think it's almost 1 a.m. So, thanks for joining me. Thanks for listening. Keep following along for more updates. I guess. I don't know. I've had fun, but I don't know how long I'll keep this channel going. As long as I have fun. And I'm gonna go weigh myself and probably put it on the screen. Yeah. Let's hope.